next step is to remove the expansion tank. Two bolts. And there is a level sensor on the bottom. So our next step would be to disconnect hoses from the back of the thermostat. And in this case I actually have to disconnect the U-shaped hose that connects to the back of the coolant pump. So that's going to be a little bit challenging. Probably don't have to disconnect this one, but it's kinda in the way. That's so stupid. 2006. 14 years, no one touched it, ever. Since it's a new hose, it doesn't have to be tight. In any case, this is the hose. Gets disconnected. So now we have a clear view of the thermostat. This demonstrates what needs to be disconnected from the thermostat. So there is this hose. There is this hose in the back. There is a large U-shaped hose connected to the back of the thermostat. And there is the front low radiator hose. And also there is an electrical connector on the bottom of the thermostat. So if that back hose, U-shaped back hose, doesn't need to be replaced. So if this hose in the back doesn't need to be replaced, then it needs to be disconnected right here and pulled off. This hose needs to be pulled off. This hose right here needs to be disconnected, and the low radiator hose that connects right here, disconnecting that is optional because the thermostat will come out forward, so that hose is just also coming out with the thermostat, and so it can be disconnected later on. Now here's the view of the thermostat. So I guess in this case I have to remove the wheel too. This is the U-shaped hose in the back of the thermostat that also connects to the coolant pump. Well, the clamp came apart. Well, it didn't come apart, it went open. So now I guess I can't. So this is the front of the coolant pump. This is the thermostat. This is the lower radiator hose. So I get 10 millimeter. I had to get, well, I have to get a 10 millimeter wrench and just remove these two bolts. I'm a left-handed person, so using my right hand To remove this bolt is not super comfortable. Right here. Alright. That's 1 out of 2. So the second one is at the back. Even further. I relocated the flashlight and I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to disconnect this. Move it to a side. And I'm trying to get to this bolt right here. Right here. Not a lot of room, but hopefully I can just... I wonder if I can use my other hand. In any case, I'm getting the bolt out. Almost. It's almost out. There we go. So there's the bolt. So we have 2 of these bolts holding the thermostat. Now it's free of, and I need to put the pan under. So the thermostat is disconnected from everything. Now I should be able to just pull it out. Still a bunch of coolant. That's what I tried to avoid. So the next step, which is probably not applicable to many people doing this, is removal of that U-shaped hose that connects to the back of the coolant pump or connects the coolant pump to the thermostat. So I just remove that clamp, and that should do it. Basically, I'm just trying to pull the hose of the coolant pump, and it's not coming off. I removed it before, I know for sure. Son of a gun, stuck. I wonder why. Then I can't remove it. I don't know what gives. I don't know why, but and that's how you remove this U-shaped hose that connects the thermostat to the coolant pump. This hose is specifically shaped and it is installed like this. On this car someone worked on it before and the hose was sitting just like this and it was rubbing right in this spot on the bottom. It was rubbing on the steering rack. So that's pretty much it. Here's the thermostat with the hose, the low radiator hose, the thermostat, and so on. I'm going to clean up the front of the engine and some of the other stuff since it's all apart and have a little bit of time, and I will start putting things back on. I don't want to really drop this. Stay, you stupid.